About 5 p.m. Unfortunately, there was a collapse of a building that was under construction. So I understand it was a hangar that was under construction. We did have about a dozen people that were impacted as far as being in or around the collapse area. We've had numerous transports on this, and I'm not going to get into the condition of individual patients because we're trying to get a hold of all family members and so forth. Boise police are working to help with the reunification of any family members. It is on the Boise Airport's property, but it was not a city facility.
And it was the construction company working on the project?
I don't actually know the construction company, nor do I know which crane was being used that was involved.
And it was the Jackson Jet Center hangar?
I've heard that. It's adjacent to the Jackson Jet Center building, but I don't know exactly who owned the project. Yeah, there were a dozen people injured. I can't speak to the condition of individual patients. We're trying to get a hold of family members at this time. I know that we had about 7 fire engines, 3 ladder trucks, probably at least a dozen ambulances that came to the scene tonight, in addition to an initial response from the airport. The accident did not impact air operations. We maintained fire protection coverage during the incident for the aircraft that were coming and going during the incident.
What caused the collapse?
We don't know that yet. Boise Police is heading up the investigation. We have an OSHA investigator here as well at this point. That'll be part of the investigation group.
What hospitals were the victims taken to?
I don't know exactly which, if it was multiple hospitals or if it was just one. Okay. I haven't gotten that information.
Can you explain what you mean by collapse exactly?
Yeah, there was a large-scale collapse of the building, the framework of the building. I don't know what caused it, but I can tell you that it was a pretty global collapse that occurred. The main structural members came down. It was fairly catastrophic. This will be all night long. We're preparing for scene lighting and so forth. Obviously, we have a lot of investigation to do. The primary concern right now is we need to make contact with family members so they can be reunified and so forth.